When I look back at my biggest diet mistakes, I didn't fall because I was lazy. I failed because I believed things that simply weren't true. For years, I tried to lose weight over and over again. I'd have a good week, then a bad weekend, and before long, I was right back where I started. It wasn't until I changed a few simple habits that everything began to click. Today, I want to share with you the biggest mistakes I made, because if you're making even one of these, it could be holding you back too. Mistake number 1, thinking I needed another diet. I honestly believe the answer was always another diet. Low fat, low carb, meal plans, slimming products. Every time one didn't work, I thought I needed to try something new. What I actually needed wasn't another diet. What I did need was a better relationship with food. Mistake number 2, eating for every emotion. This one, honestly, was probably my biggest problem. If I was stressed, I would eat. If I was happy, I would celebrate with food. If I was bored, I'd wander into the kitchen. If I had a bad day, then honestly, food became my comfort. The problem wasn't hunger, it was emotion. This was one of my hardest things to get past, to be honest. Once I started noticing why I was eating instead of just what I was eating, and learned new coping skills, things slowly began to change. Mistake number 3, believing healthy foods had to taste boring. I honestly thought healthy eating meant plain chicken and salad forever. I couldn't have been more wrong. Now I eat more homemade, fresh bread, nut milk, more importantly, real meals that I actually enjoy. The difference is they're made from ingredients that I can recognize. Mistake number 4 was not reading the ingredients. I used to look at calories, and that was about it. Now I spend far more time looking at the ingredients list. This one habit has completely changed how I shop. It opened my eyes to just how many ultra-processed foods I'd been eating without even realizing it. The real interesting thing is that when I started avoiding ultra-processed foods, I became fuller quicker. Mistake number 5 was expecting fast results. I wanted everything to happen yesterday. If the scales didn't move, I would get frustrated. Sometimes I would give up completely, more often than sometimes. Now I realize that losing weight isn't a race. Small improvements done consistently beat extreme diets every single time. Mistake number 6 was thinking that I had to be perfect. This one kept me stuck for years. If I had one bad meal, I'd think, well, today's ruined. Then one meal became one day, then one day would become a week. Now I know that one meal or even one day doesn't undo months of good choices. You simply make your next meal better or the next day better. So these are probably the biggest mistakes I've made before everything started changing. Now, I'm still learning and I'm still improving, but honestly, I feel healthier today than I have for years. If you're making any of these mistakes, don't beat yourself up. Most of us have. The most important thing is recognizing them and making one small change at a time. So I'd love to know, which of these things have you struggled with the most? Let me know in the comments below. And if you're enjoying following my journey, as I learn more about nutrition and reducing ultra-processed foods and continue losing weight, I'd love you to subscribe. Until next time, remember, one day, one meal, one choice. Bye for now.